The new technology built into PowerPoint gives you an amazing ability to zoom into slides seamlessly. So I've come to what looked like a big, futuristic telescope here in the capital of Silicon Valley to focus on the new zoom feature and show you how it works. Now, before I get into exactly how it works, it's worth showing you how to set up a presentation to make it really easy. So here I've got a fairly typical presentation with a whole lot of slides you can see. But in slide sorter mode, there's a huge grey space over on the right hand side where there are no slides. That's because I've grouped all of these slides into different sections, or in this case module A, B and C and so on. And so sections are a great way to be able to categorize slides and organize your presentation, but they can also be used to navigate. So to add a section is really very simple. Select an area that you'd like a new section, go to the Home tab on the ribbon, and on the left hand side under Slides you'll see Section, where you can simply add in a section, type a name, and now you have that group of slides together as a section. Now once you've got that, you can now start to navigate with those sections using the new Zoom tool. So to do that, go to the Insert tab on the ribbon and you'll find Zoom over here in the middle under Links. Click on that and there are three different options available to you: Summary, Section and Slide, and it's Section Zoom that I want to use right now. What that does is it will give you a list of all of the different sections in your presentation. So I'm going to choose here Section 2, Module A. Once you do that, you get what looks like a little thumbnail picture of your slide, but it's not actually that. It's a clickable link that you can then use to jump to that slide. So if I were to just tidy this up so that it all matches nicely like so, what you now have is a group of different thumbnails that are navigable elements. And they're not pictures, because if you click on them, you see you get this new Zoom tab that appears on the ribbon on the right hand side. Now this gives you a lot of the functionality that you would expect from picture formatting, but over on the left you have these new options for controlling the zoom. So you've got the ability to return to zoom, which means that once you've navigated to a section and gone through all of the slides, it will bring you back to the menu. And you can also use the zoom transition, which is really using the morph transition to allow you to, well, zoom into the slide from this thumbnail that you have, and you can choose how long it takes to do it. So in slideshow mode, what happens now is that you can click on any of these clickable links. You see you have the active pointing hand icon there. Click on that, zoom into that slide, and then you can go through the slides in this section, presenting them how you would do. And then when you get to the end of any section, what it will then do is it will bring you back to that main menu. So this is the final slide, and now rather than moving on to the next slide in the deck, it will zoom back to that menu. And now if module B is no longer relevant for this audience, you can go straight to module C, for example, zoom into that one, and again go through the slides as appropriate. At the end of it, this one here, it will bring you back and so on. So this is a great way to be able to create navigable presentations quickly and easily and allow you to respond to your audience. If you'd like to create a Zoom navigation menu that doesn't look like a gallery of slides, you have a few different options. Here, for example, we've got another presentation, and this is the Zoom menu page. All of these are actually section zooms to be able to go to those different slides. This is all done in a nice seamless way using something called Zoom Background. So if I were to get rid of this, for example, and go to Insert again, and then Links and Zoom, and choose a section zoom, what you'll find is this is the list of section slides. Choose section 5 here, how to run and insert it, and what you get is an accurate representation of that slide. It's got the nice magazine there, but it's also got the white background that goes along with that slide, which clearly doesn't work. What you want is for all of these to fit seamlessly on the desktop. Well, you can do that by going to the Zoom tab on the ribbon and then choosing Zoom Background over here on the right hand side of Zoom Styles. And what that does is it removes the background of the slide you are zooming to, and it keeps the background of the slide that you are on. And so now you can reposition it, and you can resize it, and you can spin it around and do whatever you want to, so that when you go into slideshow mode, this appears, you can click on the zoom menu, it will navigate to that, and then you can go through the slides. You can interact with the content, so click on anything, for example, bring up the details that's relevant, and then you can move through back to the main menu. You've got a variety of different options there to play around with this, to really bring the content to life, make it your own. If you want to change the image completely, you can also do that. Again, going to the Zoom tab on the ribbon, but this time choosing Change Image on the left-hand side. And you can change that image for any one of a number of different things, from a file that you have locally using the stock images or icons that are built into PowerPoint, and it allows you to create something that looks really very significantly different from what you would get as standard. So go and be creative and try to create navigable experiences that allow you to respond better to your audience with Slide Zoom.